Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome to another episode of the BookPreneur. I am Audrey Bell-Kearney, the BookPreneur. So today I'm going to be talking about how I dropped the ball and burned out. This is real. Burnout is real. And we're going to talk to you about what happened, why it happened, what I didn't do, and what my plans are for the future. So stay tuned. I'll be right back.
Stepping to the edge now, heart beating so loud. Sky's calling my name, time to play the game. Feet leave the ground, I hope I won't fall down. No, trust it.
So for those of you who don't know, my name is Audrey. I am an entrepreneur. I'm a bookpreneur. I've been writing and publishing books since 1998. And recently I wrote my first fiction book with AI, and I've been promoting that book, and I've been on a mission to get it out there and get it done and all that good stuff. But here's the thing. Real life started lifing and I dropped the ball. I have not made a video probably in a week and a half because I've been so busy doing so many things, and that's going to happen. And sometimes you have to show yourself some grace. So I had to travel. I had been working on some other projects because when I'm not doing the book business, I am the president of a chamber. So I'm doing that. I have a company with a bunch of clients. I'm doing that. So in between trying to be an author, I'm the president of a chamber, I'm the president of a company. It's a lot going on. So I dropped the ball. So what I wanted to talk to you today is about what to do so you don't be like me and don't drop the ball. We're moving into 2025, and I know you got all these plans for marketing your business and marketing your book and all of these great things, and you got life and you got family and all these things going on. So how do you keep it all together? Well, I'm discovering, and I'm not new to the game. I've been an entrepreneur for 27 years. However, I have a tendency to overload my plate. So what I'm doing and what I suggest that you think about doing is really prioritizing what's important to you right now, and not later, like right now. Figure out what that thing is, right? So for me, I know my goal is to get the book sold and get visibility so I can do book number two because it's the first book in a series of eight. So my original plan was very, very, very like audacious. I wanted to get the book done every quarter. I wanted to put out a new book. Well, that's not happening because I've dropped the ball on this book. So what I would suggest you do is think about what you really, really, really want to do and kind of put some focus there. I cannot not be the chamber president unless I decide to step down, and I haven't decided to do that. Have I thought about stepping down as a chamber president? I have to focus on my thing. But I'm not stepping down just yet. Um, but I have to prioritize. So what I'm doing is looking at everything that's super important. So the chamber is really important to me. Good Morning Gwinnett, which is under my media company, which I do 4 days a week live. It's a podcast, it's a news site, all of that good stuff. So I do a podcast 4 days a week. And then I go back and I write an article about the podcast. And then I do some other things. And so for those of you who don't know, when you try to do articles, trying to do SEO and all that takes a long time. Even though we got some great tools right now to help change that somewhat. So I do that 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday, 10 o'clock. I do a new podcast every day, Monday through Thursday. And then I write an article right after I do the podcast based on what I just talked about. Right. So that's what I do consistently every day. That's important to me. I've been doing that. December 18th will be 6 years I've been doing that podcast, so that's super important to me. So that's on my top priority number one. Then top priority number two is the chamber because I'm responsible for a chamber with members. That's priority number two. So what I've decided to do on that is devote 2 days a week to that. Tuesdays and Thursdays I devote to the chamber business. What am I doing with the chamber? Right now we have a gala coming up in March, so we're working on that. We have the Georgia AI Summit coming up in May, so we're working on that. We have events that's hosted monthly. So my schedule is nuts, y'all. So this is how I drop the ball. And this is my thing. It's a my fault kind of thing. It's nobody else's fault. It's a my fault kind of thing. So now my book, The Lyran Legacy, is like third. So that's like my baby, but it's like this, it's like my third child, right? So now I have to figure out what day I'm gonna work on the book. So today is Sunday. But I've decided that and Sunday is supposed to be my day off. Saturdays and Sundays are supposed to be my day off, but I couldn't be off today because I didn't make a video last week. I'm trying to remember if I even did one week before last. I think I dropped the ball. So Fridays is going to be my bookpreneur day where I do my videos. I schedule them to go out all over the place and I promote the book. I'm also going to be doing chapters for chapter videos for each one of my chapters in the book, so that I have 20 chapters. So I'm going to be creating 20 videos. All of this is going to be done on Fridays. So I know that on Fridays, this is what I do. So on the second Friday of the month, I have a breakfast that we host. So I have to go to that. When I come back from that breakfast, I work on the bookpreneur. And I had to do it this way so I don't drop the ball. I dropped the ball. I burned myself out. And I don't want you to do that. So these are the three things that are really important to me. Now I got some other projects in the middle, right? Like I teach an AI class on Wednesday nights, but that's okay because it's Wednesday at 6 p.m. If you want to know more about that, you can go to AIfounders.biz, AIfounders.network. That's where the community is on Facebook. It's free. You can join. That's easy because now I'm winding down. I go on there, I create something with AI, spend about an hour doing that, and I'm good with that. That's totally fine. But it's the things that I have to do that are super duper important during the day. And Good Morning Gwinnett is super duper important to me. The Gwinnett Women's Chamber is super duper important to me. And marketing my book and bookpreneur is super duper important to me. So take some time, look at where you are, because listen, we're about to go into holiday. We're about to go into Christmas mode like 100% after this week because we got what 12 days left after that for Christmas. So we're about to go super into holiday time, Christmas time. Nothing is going to get done to January 3rd. So let's focus right now on what that looks like moving forward. What does 2025 look like to you? What does that look like? Split it up. Take some time and say, okay, I know that I want to focus on this, right? Good Morning Gwinnett is number one. The Chamber's number two. Bookpreneur is number three. And then I got my little side things that I do, which is like the AI Founders Network. So what, for those of you who don't know what that is, that's me teaching people how to use this tool that I'm using to build all these different super bots that I sell. That's my side hub. That's my side baby. And I do that on Wednesdays. Wednesdays at 6 p.m. We do a live class. I walk them through the process. I think this Wednesday I'm going to be teaching them how I'm going to be creating um a super bot for the wedding industry. Now, for me, that's not really work. That's more fun because I get to be really creative. I'm laid back. I'm in my office. I'm talking trash. People are talking back to me on Zoom. That's more like fun. That's more like networking and things like that. That's not so much work for me. This right here is work for me, right? That's more fun because it gives me the opportunity to create live, and then I think the following week after that, I'm gonna help someone else create something live on air while we do a live Zoom. They're gonna present the idea. I'm gonna help them. That's a Wednesday at 6 o'clock, so I'm okay with that. It's the rest of my business. It's my book that I kind of dropped the ball on. I didn't drop the ball on Good Morning Gwinnett. I didn't drop the ball on the channel, but I definitely dropped the ball on my book. And sometimes you have to really sit down and say to yourself, what do I want for this book? Is it just a hobby? Because right now I'm feeling my book. If I'm being totally honest, right now I'm feeling that my book is just a hobby only because I have not given it the amount of love that I give everything else, right? So I'm feeling that it's not in my mind, it's not a hobby, but I'm feeling like I'm treating it like a hobby, if that makes sense, right? And you got to ask yourself, are you treating your book like a hobby, or is it a business? Or is it a hobby, or is it a business? Is it a hobby? Is it a business? And the way you determine it is how much love you show it. If it's a business, Good Morning Gwinnett, you show it a lot of love, 4 days a week. The chamber, somewhat love, right? My book's been kind of lacking. I missed a whole week. I think I may have missed two. So what do you how much do you love your book? Is it your business? Are you showing it enough love? If you're trying to make it a business, or is it just a hobby? Or is it just a side hustle? It could be just a side hustle. Like my AI founders business is kind of just a kind of side thing. Like I get to teach people, I get to help them build something fantastic that they can go off and sell. That's why it's called AI founders. Um, and so I get to do that. So, I'm excited about that, but I love my book as well, but I'm treating it like a hobby. I'm just keeping it real. And I refuse to do that moving forward in 2025. I refuse to treat my book and the bookpreneur like a hobby. I have to set aside the time that it's going to take. Even if it's a side hustle, it won't be a hobby because you can put a lot of time into side hustles. So I have to look at Fridays is my dedicated day to the bookpreneur and my book. And then when there are events on the weekends that I need to go out and do vending so I can do book signings and talk about the book and all that, I'm gonna have to do that because that's a part of it. I can do a whole lot of online stuff, but I'm gonna take advantage of offline platforms to do that. And so Fridays in the weekend are probably going to be my thing. So I just wanted to jump on because I hadn't made a video and talk about anything because I dropped the ball and I burned out. And I literally, someone called me, I think it was day before yesterday because I was exhausted. And they said, it was Friday. It was Friday. They said, are you still, it was like 9:30. Are you still in the bed? Are you sick? And I was like, I'm not sick. I'm burned out. And because they couldn't believe it, because that's normally not me. I'm normally not in the bed at 9:30 in the morning. Now, for some people, they're just getting up, not me. And they said, are you sick? And I said, I'm not sick. I'm tired though, but I'm not sick. So, I was burned out. I'm rejuvenated here, which is why I'm here today talking to you about, what to do if you get burned out. Again, what's important? What's more important? We have as multi-talented, faceted entrepreneurs, there's a lot going on in our lives. I know that because I'm one of those people. But we have to figure out what's the most important thing. What's the most important goal? January 1 to be everybody be setting resolutions and goals and all that stuff. I'm telling you, set them right now before January 1 rolls around, because you want to come out the gate swinging, right? You want to come out the gate with a plan in place, and all you're doing is executing. There is no, oh, I got to figure it out. No, figure it out right now. So Monday through Thursday, I do Good Morning Gwinnett. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I do the chamber. And on Fridays, I do the bookpreneur. And on Wednesdays, my side thing, I'm teaching people how to use AI tools so they can start businesses while I'm creating new things in that space as well. So that's the AI Founders network. And if you want more information about other things I'm doing with AI, like writing your book with AI, go to aifounders.biz, aifounders.biz, aifounders.biz. All right. All right. That's all I got. I just wanted to jump on here and say, hey, and let you know what I was doing. Be sure to connect with me on the bookpreneur.com. You can find the newsletter there and all that good stuff. I'm there, thebookpreneur.com. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate that. I'm trying to listen. That's another thing. One of my goals has been to grow a YouTube channel. I don't even know which one it is. Maybe it's this one, to the first 1,000 subscribers. Hey, help me do that. Listen, I'm dropping the ball, but you don't have to drop the ball. Hit the subscribe button and help me get to 1,000 subscribers. I would really appreciate that. And then I'll keep, because then I'll be super motivated because I got 1,000 people that I'm inspiring and helping. So help me get to that 1,000. You help me help you. I appreciate that. I'll be back again next Friday. No, I'll be back again this Friday. I'll be back again Friday with another great episode. So stay tuned to that. Till next time, my friends. Until next time, make it a great day. Bye, everybody.
Want to unlock the secrets to book publishing success? Tune in to the Bookpreneur with Audrey Bell-Kearney. Welcome to the Bookpreneur. Hosted by Audrey Bell-Kearney, an accomplished author of 7 books and a seasoned entrepreneur with 27 years of experience. This weekly show is your ticket to the innovative world of book publishing. From traditional publishing to ebooks, low-content gems, and even coloring books, Audrey covers it all. Each week, she chats with a diverse range of authors and creators, revealing the secrets to their success and how they turned pages into profits. Whether you're an aspiring author, a seasoned writer, or a book enthusiast, the Bookpreneur offers insights and inspiration to help you monetize your literary passion. Audrey is also the CEO of Noise Media Network, known for the Good Morning Georgia and Good Morning Gwinnett podcasts. Join us on the Bookpreneur and discover how you can thrive in the ever-evolving literary economy. Subscribe now, and let's turn your love for books into a profitable adventure.